Simple Wicca by Michelle Morgan. So, years ago when I started, oh my goodness, my path in paganism, like a lot of people, I started with the Wicca or reading books about it. And this is one of the first books that I picked up. So, as the name suggests, simple, and it just gives you a brief explanation or introduction to certain things like the Sabbaths, gods and goddesses, rituals. So, first introduction, like the first chapter, is out of the broom closet, the Wiccan philosophy. And you got a nice little quote under each like chapter. So how she was like introduced and what it's about. So there's that. She put in the principles of Wicca. So the Wiccan Rede, Threefold Law, Golden Rule. She has a chapter on the traditions of witchcraft. So it kind of merges the traditions of different pagan traditions and Wiccan traditions together. So there is that. So you can be a fairy pagan. Like, to me, you can be a kitchen witch, but not Wiccan. And you don't have to be Wiccan to be a kitchen witch. So, same with being eclectic. You don't have to be Wiccan, full-on Wiccan. You can take some of that and bring in other stuff. So, yeah, she talks about covens, the solitary path. And so, like a lot of introduction books, there is talk of the god and goddess, and different goddesses and gods. And then, about 1.5 to 2 pages about each Sabbath. So it doesn't delve a whole lot into it. Very basic outline kind of thing about the Sabbath holidays. And then same with the moon. Like moon phases, moon magic. And then brief explanations about tools. So that's all she writes about the chalice or the cup. Or symbols of deity right here. But she does have a little, the wand is a little bit longer. And she talks about casting and having a circle. Various days of the week, the 4 directions. A little bit of color magic. So, very basic. And if you want to know more of color magic, more than what she has here, I do have a playlist and blog posts about both. So I'll most likely link those. So there's that. And so she does have a short chapter about creating spells, and then the structure of ritual. And then some rites. So, rite of consecration, dedication, prayer. So, a few things that you could do on your own. Do a circle. And she has a little section of to learn more. So, a few books and then a few websites to help you out. So, one, if you are not Wiccan, you obviously won't be picking this book up. But it is like a very simple, very basic introduction of Wicca. Like, it doesn't go like full out like the two Scott Cunningham books does. But if you don't want to straight dive into his 2 books, there is this Simple Wicca. So it is just, here's these, and then there you go. So yeah, and I got this from my library. So it is possible that your library has it too, because I have not seen this at my bookstore. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like on Amazon or something. But yeah, Simple Wicca. Happy readings!